And welcome back to another edition of Command Encounter. I am your host, Brad, coming from you from High Ground Gaming here with another fun game for you. Sitting in seat one, we have Blinky on Sisay. Really cool deck, 5 colors, good stuff. Is a very popular deck within the meta. Then we have me on seat two on my jollyballoonman deck. Love this deck. This is one of my pet projects when it first came out. I've been on it ever since. I take it to tournaments. I love this deck. Basically, make infinite balloons and kill everybody with 99 red balloons. It's a great deck. I had a lot of fun with it. In seat three, we have Savage on Fransisco Thrasios, which is becoming a very popular deck. I've been seeing it more and more around the internet and playing with random people. So really love this deck. Savage, it's one of Savage's favorite decks. So really happy to see him on it today. And then we have Garuk on Slimefoot Squee. What a fun deck. Really cool deck. Reanimation graveyard deck. So let's see what happens. Thank you for joining us. If you like the content, please like and subscribe below. We are also having a lot of fun on the Discord. So join the Discord below. Come join us, jam games with us, talk Magic, and we play pretty much at least one game every other night, if not every night. Pretty much goes off. So come play with us. So looking forward to this game. Let's get right to it.
Start us off with a draw.
I will play a Windswept Heath as land return, and I will cast this Mox Amber.
Ooh. And then I will be done.
I will play a Wooded Foothills. I'll crack mine. I got Plateau.
I do not run opposition engage in this deck.
Tap 1 for a Deafening Silence.
In your end step, I'm gonna fetch as well, just so I don't get offload.
Windswept Heath. I will tap and crack it. And with that, I will play a Springleaf Drum.
Yeah.
And then I will pass the turn.
Blanky, what
Grab
did
my
you
Trump
get?
It's a
Island.
scrubland.
Scrubland. All right.
I'll play a Misty Rainforest. Immediately pay a life and crack it. If no one has any objections, I'm gonna get that's a forest. So I'll get a Bayou and then tap it to play a Vex and Bobble.
Well, I'm gonna cast a Vampire Tutor.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
I will play this Manamo as land return.
Yeah.
I will then tap it and cast this Soul Ring.
Ooh, you got it.
Okie dokie.
I would then like to cast myself a Sisay.
Yeah. I can't do anything about that.
I don't like it, but it'll happen.
That's good. I will pass the turn.
All right.
Nah, you're not in danger yet.
I'll play a Sacred Foundry and take 2
Don't worry about it.
damage. I'll tap 2 for a Felwar Stone.
Flooded Strand. I will tap and crack the Flooded Strand for a... We'll get a Bayou. Tap the Flooded Strand for a blue, the Bayou for a green, and cast a Thrasios.
Yeah.
It's Thrasios.
Passios on Thrasios.
I will Passios all around Sios.
Tap 1 for a Mana Vault. And then I'll play an Underground Mortuary as my land for turn. And there's tap Surveil 1. This is
Yep.
the black and green.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Surveil 1. I think I'll leave that on top. And I'll pass turn.
I will tap for 3. And cast a Rhystic Study.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, if Rhystic is good, I'm just gonna pass the turn from there.
I'll exile this Simian Spirit Guide, seeing that the Rhystic was so allowed to happen, and I'll cast a tap 3 plus the 1 red. I'll cast a Smothering Tithe.
Rhystic.
Not paying the Rhystic.
Alright, I will draw.
I've got no response to
I will-
anything right now.
No way.
Not really in response to it. I don't care either way. Whatever. I will cast a Mystical Tutor.
Rhystic.
You got it.
Well, at least there's no 3-drop on the table yet, so.
Going to my turn?
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw this magical card.
Tithe trigger.
That no one knows about.
You got it.
I'll have 1 treasure.
I will play a City of Brass for turn. I'm going to tap for a green mana and tap for a black mana. I'm going to cast a Devoted Druid. I will pay for a stick. I will pay a pass the turn.
I won't pay for Smothering Tithe. I will play a Sprawling Tarn as land for turn. I will pay a life in second now. A Badland. Badlands. Okie dokie. I'm going to tap my mana vault for 3. Tap black, black, and I will cast a Beseech the Mirror, bargaining away my mana vaults.
Heuristic.
I will use one of the 2 colors floating from mana vault to pay for it.
Do you want me to be a gentleman real quick?
You're gonna have to sack your bauble.
No, I sacked the mana vault instead.
No, they're saying to cast. You can't cast it without.
Oh,
paying mana
right.
cost unless you.
You also can't cast it because deafening silence unless you grab a creature. So
Unless
that
it's a creature.
I didn't even think about Vexing Bauble, but yeah, my
You do
gentlemanness
have a
was
floating mana, so you can sack the Vexing Bauble to it.
Yeah.
yeah. But if you don't get a creature, you won't be able to cast it. I mean, well, you can still put it in your hand, but you just won't.
Yeah, you can still put it in your hand.
So just want to break down. There's a long gap here where we had a long conversation. Garuk not realizing that if he does cast this Beseech, he cannot cast it or else his Vexing Bauble counters it. And then also he already cast the Beseech, so my silence effect is in play for anything that's non-creature. So I let him know that he needs to look for a creature if he wants to cast this, and we all talked that he needs to sack the Vexing Bauble if he doesn't want to just put this into hand. So we ended up letting him go back and sack the Vexing Bauble after the fact, so he could get a creature here. We're all friends, just playing with friends. So just wanted to kind of walk through it. It was a long process, but
We're
we
playing
got
for fun.
Slight misplay on my part. Sorry. Still working on the deck.
And I've done
So
it.
you're not paying for Heuristic?
Correct.
Okay, I will draw.
I was planning.
Are you paying for the tithe?
I
Actually, I will pay.
did not.
All right, I will
Then
untap.
I'll pass turn.
I will untap. I will draw. I will not pay for Tithe here. I will cast a Mox Diamond. Pitch this Verdant Catapult.
Verdant Catacombs is exiled under Dolphy. Cool, I've got a land. Woo.
Pass.
I'll go ahead and tap Felwar Stone for white. Sacred Foundry. Plateau. I'll just use all of them for a jollyballoonman.
Heuristic.
Yep, there it is.
I will not pay.
I will draw.
I did confirm the card I was looking for is in fact not missed.
Smothering Tithe trigger.
I will pay.
Tap 2. I'll tap 3 actually. I'll pay. For the Ristic, I will cast this Charming Scoundrel. I'll make a treasure. I'm going to activate Jollyballoonman to target my Charming Scoundrel.
Seems good to me.
If that's good, I'll make a balloon. On ETB, I will make a treasure. I will then use 1 treasure to cast the Skull Clamp, not paying for a stick.
Okie dokie.
I will draw. I will not pay this time.
I'll get a treasure.
So I'll show you a mental misstep.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't. It's the baubles. Cool.
Use my last 2 treasures to cast a Blind Obedience.
Heuristic.
Not paying.
Not pay for Smothering Tithe.
I'll get a treasure.
Mental and Skull Clamp go to Dolphy Boy.
Yep.
Dolphy's
You got it. And then I will go ahead and swing 1 over at Blanky. 1 flying.
Sure, I'll take the 1.
And I'll pass from there. Oh, did you pay for the tithe?
Hell no.
Good treasure.
I'll tap Devoted Druid for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Tap Thrasios for a black. Tap a Bayou and a Trop Island.
One ring? Oh man, I called it.
Neat.
Yeah.
Neat. Oh, one ring.
I've got no responses.
Everybody just wants to have the shenanigans out.
Ristic.
Add your Ristic.
Cool. I will draw and I will not pay.
I'll get a treasure. This is about to be an insane game.
Oh, it comes in tap though.
It does come into play tap.
Ancient Tomb is land for turn.
Did you pay your treasure or your smothering tithe?
I didn't pay for Smothering Tithe.
Get treasure.
I will tap it for 2, losing 2 life. 36. Tap my Badlands for a black and cast a Black Market Connections.
Ristic.
I won't pay.
I
Anyway.
choose not to draw.
We lose. We lose on blankies.
Oh boy. I will pass turn then.
On your end step, I'm gonna put a Sisay activation on stack.
Yeah.
I think it is just kind of true.
Pay for a smothering tithe trigger.
You can have your. You can have your.
Just pay it without thinking. Don't do math.
Tap for 1. Cast Cultist of the Absolute.
I pass on it.
Show you an offer.
Ristic.
You can have it.
I will draw.
Tithe.
It will be countered.
Oh. Neat. Okay.
I will get 2 treasures. Put in
2?
activation on the stack.
Put a what on the stack?
Oh, those treasures. Those treasures are tapped, by the way.
Yeah.
Just Sisay activation on the stack.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I got nothing for that.
I think I'll respond by tapping black and the green to cast Abrupt Decay, targeting Sisay.
No. It'll be Esper Sentinel, Touch the Spirit Realm, and Mindbreak Trap.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
noted.
Fellow Stone for a gamble. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I got dice.
It's your fate what you put in your Dothy zone.
1.
All right. I guess it's 1.
Because we both rode that.
Oh shit! It's a Conqueror's Flail.
Woo!
That's not great to put in the dolly zone.
I'll crack 5 treasures. Going to 1. I'll play a Course of Recruiter.
Ristic.
Called it.
I'll
I
pay.
guess there should have been a Ristic on the gamble as well, but
I'll pay. I'll pay.
Question
You
mark?
guys realize he's taking it casually, but this just goes infinite. I'm almost tempted to just let him freaking go for it, and unless he can kill me through the ring, he's just gonna kill everybody else but me. Yeah, sure, go for it. You got yourself a devoted druid.
Well, I have a
At
okay.
least
So
for me,
course
I'm passing.
of Recruiter enters. I will steal the. I'll steal the Dothy Voidwalker. Am I good to have a Dothy?
I have nothing to
I've
say
got
about
no
it.
responses.
Okay, I have a Dothy. It's a 3/2
Ooch.
with haste and a pirate. I will then activate the jollyballoonman, targeting my Course of Recruiter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a balloon copy of Course of Recruiter. Pirate, ETB. I will then steal
Take 2 creatures.
I will target my Jolly Balloon Man, and I'll target the Devoted Druid.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, see, told you.
So I'll untap the Jolly Balloon Man, and I'll have a Devoted Druid. I will then use the Devoted Druid for 1 green, and I will activate the Jolly Balloon Man, targeting the balloon copy of the Courser Recruiter.
So it's gonna take all of our shit.
He's gonna take all of our shit, but it's not infinite because he runs out of mana.
All right. When that comes in, I will target the Jolly Balloon Man, Devoted Druid, and Thrasios. You can keep your Agavan.
Okay, now it's infinite mana.
So these will untap. I will have Thrasios.
So you can kill 2 players, and then you have to deal with the Thrasios by yourself.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll just show you a loop right now. I have Thrasios. I will continue to do well, I'm gonna make infinite green mana. Because I can target the same creature, and every time it's targeted with the cursor, I can tap it, and then it'll untap in response. So once
Get rid of the minus counters on it.
I'm not using its
doesn't have
ability.
to, it just untaps.
I'm not
It
using its ability. I'm using Cursor Recruiter.
Oh
Okay,
right.
You
so
make
minus
infinite
So-
green, then
is
you make
to-
infinite
So
guys.
so I'll make infinite. So here's what I'll do. I'll make infinite green, infinite balloons. So I'll have infinite green. Once I get to infinite green, I will use this. I'll be untapped. I'll have, let's just say, 1,000,000 balloons and 500,000 mana. I will then use. I have infinite green. I will use this 1 treasure for white and a green for a Stoneforge Mystic. Is that
Ristic.
good? I'll pay with the Ristic with one of my 1,000,000 manas. Activate jollyballoonman, copying the Stormforge Mystic. Yeah, so I guess from here I'll just activate Thrasios a bunch to draw my half my library, let's say. Yeah, I guess from there I'm just gonna move to combat and
Kill me and Blanky.
kill everybody.
No, you kill 2 people.
Yeah, we'll kill 2 people. Oh, actually, I do have a mana. I have this Witch's Enchanter because it's a creature.
So I'm not a Thrasios player, but a cool line I realized just as you noticed last minute that Witch's Enchanter is actually a creature when it flips off Thrasios, so it doesn't go into play tapped. I hadn't played a land this turn. I had infinite mana. Had I done this before combat and realized it, I could have just played that Witch's Enchanter, take 3 damage, have 1 white, infinite green, tapped that white and the infinite green to sneak in my equipment that would let me untap the jollyballoonman infinitely, and I would have been able to kill the whole table here instead of just 1 and having to pass. But mistake on my part, but just a cool interaction. I don't know. I don't play Thrasios, but if you are playing Thrasios, really cool that you can get a land that's untapped once you hit an MDFC. So just be something to look out for all the Thrasios players.
So I will play the Witch's Enchanter as my land before passing turn. So I'll have 1 white.
No longer has infinite mana.
No, yeah, exactly. That's why I couldn't. That's why I couldn't just do my win. John Bum Dice didn't see that. I'll discard. I'll keep a silence. I'm gonna silence you on your upkeep. And that's pretty much all I got to. Devoted. Oh, I'll at the end of my turn though. I'm gonna use Devoted Druid's minus ability to kill it before I pass the turn to you.
Okay.
I'll like untap it, -1 it, -1 it until it's dead. Get rid of this Vexing Bauble.
On my upkeep, you have a silence.
Yep. So I'll pass turn, and then on your upkeep,
I'm
I'll.
gonna active negation your silence.
Yeah, you got it.
You've got your Thrasios back now.
7. All right.
Why?
You do have Thrasios back.
Recruiter's only
It's
until
only until end of turn.
Honestly, the fucking that silence fucked me.
Well, yeah, because now you can't cast non-creatures for the rest of your turn.
Yep.
Wasn't the silence countered
Oh yeah, you countered it.
with the pact of negation?
Countered it, but like
Oh, he countered it, but now he still can't cast a spell.
I countered it, but then I couldn't cast.
Non-creatures.
I was hoping that like
Yeah,
I
the
would
deafening
literally need
silence.
to draw into what I needed to win. All right, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. It is what it is. I pass turn and die.
I untap. I don't think I guess I can get there. And I'll cast These are untapped lands. I'll cast. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I'll cast a Karn the Great Creator.
All right, so actually, I guess I'll respond with Karn on the stack.
Mhm.
I'll tap Thrasios, and I'll cast a Vampiric Tutor.
Yeah, you got it. I can't respond to that.
Gonna be.
Okay. I'll tap 2. I'm gonna activate this. Actually, I don't need to do that. I will tap Mana Vault to activate it into a creature. I will then plus Karn to 6, and I'll turn Felwar Stone into a creature. It'll be a 2/2. I will then.
The slowest slugfest ever.
What?
The slowest slugfest ever.
That's fine. I'm ending it here, I think. I'll activate jollyballoonman, paying 1, to make a copy of the recruiter. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. Once that comes in, I'll untap the jollyballoonman and my mana vault. Then I'll use the mana vault and jollyballoonman to make a copy of the balloon copy of the cursor, stealing 3 things. Untap jollyballoonman, Mutavault, and Thrasios. And then I will continue to do this, making infinite course recruiters. Because I turn Mutavault into a creature, therefore I can target it with the Corset Recruiter.
Gotcha.
So then now when these come in, I'll be able to untap the Felwar Stone, and I'll actually be able to make infinite mana as well while I do this. With that infinite mana, I will just go ahead and tap 2. Well, I guess I have infinite mana. I'll tap 2 to flash in this Umbral Mantle, which I'll equip to jollyballoonman. And then I'll use the infinite mana to make infinite copies of the Charming Scoundrel, which I will choose to do the Wicked roll every time. And then you'll lose 1 life, I'll gain 1 life infinitely.
And there you have it. jollyballoonman gets there with the win, making infinite balloon copies, pinging him to death with 1, and I gain 1. Really fun combo. I put it in there specifically to get around the 1 ring. Could have done it a turn earlier had I been a little smarter, but still get there. But love the gameplay. Really fun game. Thank you so much, Blinky and Savage, for playing, as well as Garuk. Really fun jamming with y'all. We jam quite a bit on my Discord, so if you would like to jam games with me, come join the Discord. Let's play some games. If you want a chance to be on the channel, you have a cool brew, cool deck, reach out to me. Let's get it on the channel. Would love to see it. Also, please join our Patreon if you love the content and you want to support in other ways. It really makes a big difference, and you get a lot of cool perks. Like when we do our game nights, you get first dibs on a game, or you can grab dibs on the next game. So you get one of those each play night, as well as getting a chance to build a deck. If you have a cool commander you want to build, let's build it. So that's starting at the $5 tier, and then it keeps going up with different perks. But thank you so much. Once again, like, subscribe below, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hope you love the Easter egg coming up for any old school gamers out there.
What was that cheat code? All your bases belong to us? Is that in Portal?
That was Warcraft 3, baby.
Oh yeah, Warcraft 3. Oh man.
That's how you just instantly won.
What are we doing with our lives? Let's go play Warcraft 3. What are we doing?
Hey.